This is Rise and Reign.
Hello there. You are watching Rise and Reign, and I'm Yannick Van Punga, and I hope you're having a nice time in your house and following our last parts of Semen Returner. Your partner might be cheating on you, part 4. Okay, this is the last one because we wanted the previous one to be last, but unfortunately it was very, very long. So this is the last one. So we in our previous video we say that the number one of the female's greatest cheater is the thrill seeker. Okay, number 2 we said is the overwhelming social butterfly. And number 3, the independent women. So we ended up with the independent women. So if you didn't watch this video, go back and watch it because it's very, very much informative. There were very much great keys that we pointed out, which will be useful for you to watch, to capture, and to maintain in your brain so that you cannot fall off by these tricky females sometimes. Okay, this channel is dedicated for semen retention. Everything we say and do in this channel, we always associate it with semen retention. So do not see it, why is bringing this all? No, see it in this way, that this is Semen Returner's channel. Everything is about semen retention. So if you don't know nothing about semen retention, go back to my previous video in the playlist. You will see what is semen retention, how to do that, how to master it, how to become great, how does God helps you to thrive in this life if you return. You see, God, the creator, cannot have a relationship with somebody who is spelling his seed, who is the Kumers. Okay, the Kumers cannot have a great relationship with the Creator God, because the Creator God has given us seed so that we can be as Him, to procreate. He created us so we can procreate. We are like co-creators in other world. So if you're wasting your seed with women who don't deserve it, you are sinning. If you're running over prostitute so that you can have the thrill of ejaculation, you are sinning. You are destroying. You are cutting ties with the Creator. Okay. If you're a weak man who's sitting on your bedroom watching porn so that you can find that thrill, okay, so that you can have that feeling of having sex and coming, you are sinning. You should stop this kind of behavior because the Creator God don't want this. This channel is dedicated for this, to share the awareness, because we ourselves, we were doing this kind of behavior. We didn't know until we discovered semen retention, until we discovered the Creator God led us to this kind of semen, this kind of channels, so that we can become aware and stop this behavior. So if you stop this behavior and you have a partner, the Creator will help you to have the intuition. If your partner is misbehaving, you will have that intuition in you. You can have it on your dreams. You can have it on any kind of means that something is wrong with my partner, and you can sit down and discuss about it. Luckily for you, we already enumerated these. Okay, with this enumeration, you can go back and watch our videos and see where your partner is falling, and you can adjust the situation and bring back your relationship to life. Okay, this is Rise and Reign, my friend. And if you have a partner, do not scroll away, because this is for you. This is to help you, my friend, so that you can be saved. The first 2 videos was mainly for males, and also we associate females. The third videos, it was mainly for females. And this last video here as well is mainly for females. So females, pay more attention, okay? If you just see this video and you believe I'm only talking about females because you didn't go back, you didn't go to my first videos and you see that I've also mentioned and talk about males. So go back there and see. You will appreciate that. You'll love it. And if you love these videos, you need to comment. You need to share. You need to like, okay? So that we can grow. This is our objective. We can grow. We can spread this message of semen retention to the world, okay? If you're a weak man, become a returner, okay? If you don't have energy to go to the gym, become a returner. If you don't have energy to write that book, become a returner. If you have a mental issues that you can't concentrate, become a returner. If you have a problem with school grades, become a returner. We believe that semen retention is the solution of everything. That's why the system is polluting pornography all over the planet, all over the media, all over even the commercial, even the public, okay? Long ago, it wasn't easy for us as males to see a nudity, but now the younger generation can just step it in the Google and then gonna see the thousands of nudes for free. Remember, everything that is free, you are the payment, okay? You are the payment. You are paying it with your soul. You are paying it with your mind. You are paying it with your concentration. You are paying it with your progress. So we need to concentrate and become a returner. Thank you very much. We are back in our subject. So number 4 of the females that you need to be very careful, aware of, are the victim types. The victim types. How a person becomes a victim types. A person had abuse, for example, who in their lives, their parent neglected them, their family neglected them, or they were being abused in some means. These kind of people can become a victim type. We're not saying all of them, but can become a victim type of cheaters. Okay? How you can indicate them? Red flag indicators, okay? Number 1 of the red flag indicators, always portray herself as a victim. Whatever is the problem you have with her, she will see herself like she's victimized, okay? She will not see the problem, but she will see that she is victimized. That is number 1. Number 2, she'll start blaming others for her problems. Okay? She'll start blaming. Blaming others. This is indicators of the victim type. Blame others for their problems. Always portray herself as a victim. Never take responsibility for her actions. Always turning the tables around. Never taking the responsibility for her actions. Okay? They are also master justification. They've mastered the art of justification. They know how to twist the story. Okay? With the victim type, they turn tables to make partner feel guilty. For example, you can catch a victim type of cheater. For example, in the message, you say, this is emotional cheating, for instance, and you knock her around or you knock him around. There can be a man. Remember, we are talking about males and females, but here we're mentioning more females in the 2 last videos. But this is both, okay? You can take your husband, you find her or him with sign of emotional cheating, and you say, no, you cannot go on with this opposite sex in this way of communication. This is emotional cheating. And she can turn the table around. Okay? No, you didn't pay this for bill. You didn't do this for me. You didn't give this, you didn't do this to that person. Turn around. And you start to apologizing. In order for her or him to apologize for her behavior, okay, you start to say sorry. She might be crying. She might be finding other ways to punish you, to show you that you hurt her, so that you can stop telling her that this is a form of cheating. And you become a person to apologize. Sorry, honey, I didn't mean that. Sorry, but she this is the strategy of a victim cheater. Okay? The victim cheater's strategy. So why is it matters? Okay? Victim mentality enables dishonesty. Okay? Victim mentality enables dishonesty. For them, their dishonesty can be hidden, can be justified because they are victimized, because they feel that everyone that accused them for anything is harming them. Okay? So they have a way for them to justify it. Okay? For that also, victim mentality, lack of accountability leads to infidelity. Because they don't have accountability, because they don't feel that they have done something wrong to you, that can lead them to infidelity. Because even though they've done something, they've committed infidelity, they will not gonna see it as infidelity. If you targeted them, they will tell you that you're hurting them. You don't give them space. You don't give them freedom. You are not so, how they say that, confident, or what they say. There's a word they mostly use. You don't have a self. You're not stable. You're scared about me. There's a certain terms that they utilize that have missed in my mind, but you might understand what I mean there. So, because the lack of accountability leads to infidelity, because they don't have accountability. If you catch them to anything, they turn it around. They turn the table around. Okay? Emotional manipulation can damage relationship. Because as the victim cheaters, they're very good in manipulation. Okay? They can manipulate any wrongdoing, can turn the table around. They know how to change. They can use tears. They can use cries. They can use silence. There's many ways they can use for you, so that you can see that it's you the problem. When you are helping or telling them, but it can turn around to you. They can use silence, okay, to punish you. Okay? They can use silence to punish you in communication. They don't want to have anything to do with you. Now you find that, maybe I've done wrong. Maybe it's me who done wrong. Okay? Then you go back and apologize, but they're using that strategy so that they can have a space to do whatever they want. So it doesn't mean that they've cheated, okay? But these are the signs. Remember all that I enumerated. You can find your partner with these categories, but doesn't mean they're cheaters. Doesn't mean they physically have slept with somebody else. But these are only red flags. These red flags cannot be taken lightly. If you take it lightly, then you will be surprised. Many men are surprised when their wife, their husband, surprise them with certain news that they never wanted to hear. Okay, so for you not to be surprised, you need to be aware. For you to be aware, you need to have certain knowledge so that your awareness can be triggered when you find a certain behavior that doesn't suit the relationship. Key point to emphasize: pay attention to consistency in words and action. You have to pay attention to that. Set clear boundaries and expectation. Encourage open communication and emotional intimacy. There have to be open communication in any relationships. You need to talk. You need to have, you and your partners, you need to have a very free and open communication. If it doesn't exist, if that you're finding it doesn't exist, that communication, that intimacy of communicating with your partner, you have to remind your partner to do that, because this is how you're going to protect your relationship. You need to recognize manipulation tactics. And if you recognize that manipulation tactic in your partner, you need to maintain self-awareness on that manipulation tactics. Okay? You need to recognize that. And when you do, you need to have a self-awareness. Do not be led by those manipulations. For example, if you notice that your partner manipulation is crying or leaving the house, taking her stuff and going away, or fighting with you, or punishing you with silent treatment, you need to recognize those manipulations. It is a manipulation for you to shut up so that next time you don't bring up that kind of subject. So it means she wants to be kind of free to do whatever she want to do or whatever he want to do. So you need to recognize that. Okay, as we said, it's not every human being who show these traits are cheating physically. It can be emotional cheating, but maybe not physically. It can be both. It can be also none, but you have to be careful. You have to use your self-awareness. Okay, do not go and beat your partner because you saw Yannick say this, the Google man has mentioned this. That means my partner is this. So let me do this. This is not what I'm saying. I'm giving you this so that you can be aware. So that when you see these red flags, you can be watchful, okay, and prudent. Number 5, the revenge cheater. This is a very dangerous one, okay? The revenge cheater. This is number 5, the last one for these parts, but it's a very profound that we can have to sit down, okay? The revenge cheater. What is revenge? We all know what is revenge. You slap me here, I also slap you here, okay? If you find a partner having traits of being revengeful, you have to be very careful. Very, very careful, because the revenge cheater, a person with revengeful nature can use it for every behavior you're doing with him, with her or him. Okay? It's mean even cheating can be that revengeful cheater can cheat only for revenge. Can tell you, you did this to me. Okay, wait, what I'm gonna do to you, you're gonna see. It's a very dangerous thing. Okay? So the revengeful cheater's red flag indicator, holding grudge, they can hold grudge, you can see they hold grudge, they can bring up past arguments. Okay, whatever happened in the past, they can bring it in the subject when you're having any conflict. You see, long ago in 2001, yeah, what? They can bring those into life. They can dig it up. So you have to be careful for these kind of people. Punishes emotionally through silent treatment or withdrawing affection. If you have any subject with them, any conflict with them, they punish you with silent treatment and withdraw affection. Maybe if she's affectionate with you, you see, cut. So that is punishment. That is a sign of revenge. Okay. So they seek to balance scale in relationship. They seek to balance scale. They always want to tell you, if you can do this, I can do it too. If you can cheat, why not me? If you can, why you want to sleep with other women, but me, you don't want me to sleep with other men? Why? You see, that's sign of revengeful cheaters. Okay, they indicate this person is a revengeful cheater. Because if you take one, she'll say, okay, you too, okay, fine. She might tell you that she cheated on you. She might not also. She might keep it reserved for herself and having a double life because she noticed you also done it or you have done it. So she's doing it because you also done it. Those are revengeful cheaters. So you have to be very, very careful if you find a partner who is a kind of revengeful. The signs are like that. The signs are punishment, punishing you emotional, Okay, if you have any problem, silent treatment, withholding affection, seeks to balance the scale in relationship, build a resentment over time. Okay, they build resentment over time. They can be like, you done something A, they don't say nothing. They're building it. You done something B, they don't say nothing. They're like holding grudge. And one day they explode. Boom! You know what? You've done this, that. All this time you were been holding it from me. So the revengeful cheaters, that is one of their signs. Okay, uses cheating as a revenge. They use, as we mentioned, they use cheating as a revenge. They might tell you, but sometimes they might not tell you. Okay, they might tell you, look, I've done this, but sometimes they must tell you, but they might not tell you. But generally they will tell you, because the objective is to hurt you, like you hurt them. You hurt them, they'll hurt you back. So the revenge cheaters are dangerous. So, okay, why does it matter? Because they calculate hurts. They do it with planning. They plan it. They cheat with planning. They plan to cheat. They calculate it. Imagine us male, generally men, they don't really calculate cheating. They don't sit around. I don't think there is a man who can sit around and say, today I want to cheat on my wife. No. The male are, as we said in previous videos, are by nature polygamous. Okay? Because remember, long ago, there were few human beings in the planet. So male were there to procreate. A man in a single day can impregnate 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 women. In a single day, he can do it. A healthy human male can do it. Okay? Or in a month can do it. But a woman are not created polygamous or polyandry or whatever you want to call it. The women are not created that way. The women are created for a single man. That's why a woman can only hold a single pregnancy for a single man. But in nowadays, women are changing because television and also the propagandas, they're telling them you are equal like men, you are the same. What men can do, you can do. So women also are going in a tendency of having secretly multiple partners. It's causing a problem in a family because in a traditional family, that didn't happen. But now as it's happening, it's making the traditional family difficult. As we said, men cannot sit down and plan to go and cheat, but women can plan and go and cheat because women can do it for the punishment of it. Not for because they want that idea. Not because they have the feelings to do it. They can do it just for hate. Okay, this is the danger of revenge cheaters. This is the danger of revenge cheaters. They can plan and calculate it. Okay. Now, I wanted to mention something. Maybe I'll forget it in the videos, but I want to mention it. If you are a man, maybe in the previous video I've mentioned that, you find out that your partner have any other relationship, emotional or physical than you, it should stop. But if that emotion has led them to sexual relationship, you should not continue with that woman. Why? Because men, our life is in the hand of women. A woman who can have other partners can easily destroy your life. Can easily destroy your life because women are created to have one partner, one master, one leader. If a woman emotionally already given to somebody else already direct her decision, lead her despite you, you are in danger. Many men has died because they were not so aware that their wives had other men behind the scene that were indicating them, that satisfying their desires, their emotional, their feelings, their everything that they didn't know. And in the end of the day, that all their feelings were never in that man anymore, went to that man. And then because women can plan things like that, can plan even killing you. So you have to be careful as men. Do never allow that possibility to happen. You can even destroy yourself by, if you're a man and secretly your wife or your partner have other sexual relationship or relationship with other people, you're never gonna progress financially or economically or in life in general. You'll never progress. It will ruin you spiritually. It will ruin your progress. This is why these signals are important and you should be very careful. Okay? So, we can come back to our why does it matter? We come back to our subject. As we said, they calculate to hurt or plan cheating. Okay? So, when they resent a man, they open up also a portal or a possibility of infidelity. When they resent you, the revenge cheaters, when they resent you, they have that period of time when they don't like you anymore, they open also doors of possibility of cheating. This is what happened with the revenge cheaters. Okay? So for them, the revenge cheaters use cheating also as a weapon. That's why I said they will want you to know that they've cheated on you. So if you're a stupid man, you'll say, okay, I forgive you. Let's sit down, let's do that. Then remember, if a person already started to eat, we'll eat. If a person started to drink, we'll drink. If a person started to talk, we'll talk. We're human. We repeat what we naturally we've been bold to do. Okay, if a person starts cheating, remember that person will cheat. Okay, can maybe launch a little bit. The timeline might be longer, different or bigger, but she will come now. After 2-3 years, she might cheat. After 4, 3, 5, 6 years, she might cheat. So that is the problem when we're having a revenge cheater. Okay, that's the problem. For a man, if you're a woman, if you watched my previous videos, I already told you, if you want to stay forever in your relationship, do not bother about men cheating on you. If that man is responsible enough, he's taking care of you, he's providing for you. If you have a family and he's providing for that family you have a kid, he's helping the kids to grow, he's taking care of you, do not bother of him cheating, because they are naturally polygamous. This is who they are. So if you bothering, you will change and change and change and change and change men until you're gonna notice that you will die alone. So if you think it's better for you, die alone. And as I'm noticing that women also becoming similar as men, it means staying alone, dying alone might be a possibility in the future. Okay? Why I say that? Because acceptance of infidelity should only be considered in consensual, okay? Considered in consensual open relationships. Open relationship can only be the one that can be a possibility for both partners to cheat. Okay, open relationship means this one knows, and this one can go and sleep with any man, and this one knows that this one can sleep with any women, and doesn't matter what they're doing, doesn't matter. So that behavior, it's not godly. Okay, it has the consequences that can destroy the family. So if your family is having open relationship, I cannot tell you not to, but I'm telling you that the future of that family, it won't be bright. We see that with Will Smith. Okay, she's the most popular person with open relationship. You see what happened to their relationship. Okay, so if you have an open relationship, you will suffer a lot, because you notice also women has since the beginning of time been bombarded by other men seeking to sleep with them. Not men. Men are not bombarded always with women to sleep with, okay, because they have to hunt that possibility. So if you are not so suitable for many women, you're not going to have many occasions to sleep with women. So if you have an open relationship and you're a man, you'll find that your wife or your girlfriend will have more partner to sleep with than you. And in the end of the day, when you find it, it can turn sour. Okay? Or in the other case, it can be also that you meet another, in your open relationship, you meet another beautiful and extraordinary and interesting and everything that your wife is not or your girlfriend is not. Because you're having open relationship, you see, oh, this one now, why would I go again there? Let me just stick here. Okay, I don't want my wife again with that open relationship. This one, I can be with her alone forever. So that he can turn on you forever and find that girl interesting and move on. So the open relationship, in my experience, can always turn sour. Or the wife might notice that my husband with the open relationship is having more girlfriend than me, and also it's gonna hurt her. So open relationships is not a good one. So if you think that as this world is destroyed with cheating and fidelity, and you see that possibility can hurt you in the future, and you believe you want to be alone, that is the best thing to do. That be alone. So if you have sexual problem, you want to satisfy it, then I don't know how you're gonna do it. Maybe you pay for somebody for sex. I don't know. But open relationship, by my experience, it will never turn good. It can start good, but in the future will never. Because let's talk about it in this perspective as well. Men doesn't go old easily. They're slow they become old slowly than women. Women go older quickly. You're a woman, you accept open relationship because you're on your 20s, because you're attractive, you accept open relationship because you know that there's too many men that you won't stress for sex, and the man will stress for a few years and so on. When the man build up in economically and power, you become older because they're following you because of your physical attraction. And when you get to the 30s, okay, when you get in your 30s, your 40s, you'll never look attractive to most men, and it will turn sour to the other side. Then you see your husband having good time with younger chicks, and you know it because it's an open relationship. It will create resentment on you. This is why certain people have poisoned their husband, have killed them, has destroyed them. Okay, you have to be careful what you're opting for. By experience, that open relationship is not for married people. If you want to be in an open relationship, you shouldn't be married in the first place. Okay, each of you should be in their corners, and then you open it. Then that is no more open relation. Let's say fuck buddy, let's say that, or friends of benefit. Let's call it that way. Okay. So this was Rise and Reign, my friends, and that was the last of the cheaters red flag number 4, and I hope you love it, and I hope you love these parts, and I hope it was informative, it was beneficial for your life. And if it was, the only way you can pay us is by liking, sharing, okay, comment anything. You can send the like, you can send the hearts, you can say hello to us. We're just gonna love it. So all that will boost the growth of our channel. so that we can be with you and support you in this journey of life. Thank you very much for being with us, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.